take you there. Back to when we felt like this was forever.
What's up, y'all? It's Randy, aka Naturally Fearless, and welcome back to my channel. It's a bit bright out here today. Let me see if I can bring y'all. So, okay, there we go. Good morning, y'all. Today is, what is today? January 12th. It is 8:30 in the morning, and I am actually at the DMV because I asked Adriana's doctor if I could get a handicap tag for my car for her. I kind of put it off, you know, for a couple years because I didn't think that we would need it, but now I'm feeling like we're at the point where I need to get a handicap tag for the car because Adriana she's getting older, she's getting bigger. You guys know that Adriana does not walk. Sometimes it's a bit hard when I'm out with the two girls, and if I have to park like way too far away, then I have to get Audrey out of the car, get Mila out of the car, and it's a lot, y'all. So I'm at the DMV now gonna try to see if I can get this handicap tag for the car. I already had her doctors fill out the paperwork and everything because now I think that we're at that point. She does have a clinical diagnosis, so I mean, you know, this is where we are, you guys, and I'm fine with that. We have these, I'm just glad that we have these services in place, you know, for my daughter to make it a bit easier for me. So, you know, I'm going to take advantage of these services because I feel like I'm at the point now where I need to park closer to places that I'm going inside of just for our own safety and just to make it a bit easier for myself in general. I might have to be at a weird angle for a minute until I find my mask. My mom sent me these N95 masks, you know, during the first shutdown, and I actually didn't really use them because I didn't go anywhere, literally, because I'm trying to double mask, you guys, just to make sure I take every precaution necessary because you guys know that Adriana is immune compromised. So when I'm going out, I do not play no games. Hi, I have papers to get a handicap tag.
Yes, so I can see the application and then the license ID.
Alright, y'all, out of there, back in the car. My appointment, I told y'all, was at 8:45. It is 9:10 right now, so that did not take long at all. So I'm actually glad that I made the appointment instead of just coming in as a walk-in, and we got our tag now, you guys. I'm glad that I finally have this now to make my life a little bit easier. At first I was a little bit hesitant. Got my antibacterial wipe so I can wipe my phone off. I like to wipe my phone off if I put it down in any public places. But at first I was a little hesitant in asking the doctor about that because I'm like, you know, thinking to myself that there are people who needed it more than I did. But I'm just like, at this point right now, I feel like it's a necessity for me when I'm out with Audrey, and I mean, she is disabled. So all right, y'all, so let's talk for a minute now that I'm back at home. I think that I was so hesitant for so long to get a handicap tag for my car because it kind of felt like I was just telling myself that Adriana's never gonna walk. I know that's crazy, but it's like I didn't want to accept the fact that she wasn't walking. So yeah, I think like that's my truth. It just made me feel like I was just telling myself or just giving up on her that she's never going to be able to walk. And you know, I still, even though we've had Audrey's diagnosis since she was 17 or 18 months, I still have days where it's hard for me, emotionally, mentally, just, you know, having a special needs child. But then other days are better days. I know it's crazy just thinking that having a handicap tag for my car was like somehow accepting fate that my daughter would never walk. It's just like when you're a special needs parent, it's so many different things that go on in your head. It's a little bit hard to explain, but you celebrate every milestone that they make. You celebrate those like huge, even years and even months and years past the point of when they actually met the milestone, because it took so much work and like so much hard work and dedication to meet milestones. And then on the days where you get news, like you're at the doctor and they're giving you more, you know, you feel like bad news, those days are the hardest, because I feel like sometimes every time we go to the doctor, it's something new, you guys. Like, it's always something. There's nothing about her that I want to change. I always tell her, I tell Adriana every day, there is nothing about you that I want to change, but I will change the world for you. And by that, I mean, I will do everything in my power to educate, to spread awareness for your syndrome, for having Kleefstra syndrome, for being autistic, about being a special needs parent, everything that I can to change this world and change the views that this world has for my daughter. By getting that handicap tag, to me, I had to talk myself, spend some time with God, knowing that that's not me accepting fate that Adriana will never walk. Absolutely not, because I know that Adriana will walk. She walks with her walker. She just doesn't walk independently. She can walk short distances with her walker. Me getting a handicap tag for my car is using the services that are provided for children and adults like my daughter, for disabled children, disabled adults, to make our lives easier and smoother. And I know that now. It took me a while to get to this point, but I'm here and I did it. And I don't feel terrible about it. I'm not having any just bad, sad emotions today, because some days I do have those days where, you know, I'm sad and I'm in my feelings about being a special needs parent. But like I said, I wouldn't change my daughter for the world, and she is a blessing, and I will continue to do everything in my passion for her and for the world to view her as the person that she is, and not as a special needs child, and only a special needs child, because Adriana is a person, a beautiful person, past all of her labels. But I just wanted to share that with you guys, to let you guys know, you know, the reason why I was having such conflicting thoughts on just something as simple as this. Say what's up to the people, Dre.
What's happening?
Dre packing our impromptu,
Everything but a bag of chips.
impromptu ghetto picnic.
It ain't ghetto. Ghetto people don't do it like this. This is just people that's on the come up.
We went to the neighborhood Walmart and grabbed some stuff. I'll show y'all when we sit down. Have a picnic, quick picnic at the park before the girls get out of school. The sun washing me out. What we got?
What we got? Our community garbage bag. Make sure we keep
Oh, I gotta get the napkins.
everything clean.
Napkins from the car. We forgot to get plates and napkins, but that's all right.
Got this though.
Saving money. Ginger ale, chips, got Snapple peach tea,
Got these.
decadent white chocolate chunk macadamia nut
Macadamia.
cookies. I didn't even see him pick these up. Strawberries, blueberries, some more mixed fruits. We both got turkey, cheddar suds. Oh, and I got some pickles because I wanted pickles on my sub. They're the same.
Oh, they ain't.
Yes, it is the exact same sandwich.
One's gotta be bigger, I'm pretty sure.
Whatever. This is our money saving day date, y'all. Remember I told y'all on my last video that one of my goals is to save this year. Even though we don't spend that much, could be better at saving money.
About the Museum of Strawberries in Belgium.
How do they keep it fresh?
It's a museum. They're not real. It's a museum of strawberries. Museum is usually
So
artifacts.
they preserve
It's
it?
old stuff. I don't know. I've never been there, man. Google it.
I was just trying to figure that out.
Why? All you gotta do is Google it and you can figure it out. It's
Because
not
it was a
easy.
fact on my bottle cap that I want to know. There's a museum of strawberries in Belgium.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna show you just the way that I was going. You should have answered it yourself.
Learn new things. I wouldn't have known this had I not saw that fact in the bottle cap of my Snapple. So what did we talk about today? What did we learn?
You learn shit.
We learned where that Belgium strawberry museum. We learned where applesauce come from. Random things that we learned.
When we go to Belgium, we gotta go to the Strawberry Museum because they have the best strawberries in the world.
That's what it said on Google. I was talking to them earlier about like why it took me so long to get the handicap sack for the car for Audrey. Cause it like made me feel like I was just saying like she was just like never gonna walk. And that's why it took me so long to get one. I mean, how do you feel about it when you think about it? Like I noticed I think that's just what I thought.
None of this stuff makes me feel that way. It's all a season. I understand it's all a season, and I know she's gonna walk and talk. So I just know that there's gonna come a time, and there's gonna be the season when she's walking and talking, and basically like nothing else matters because I can see it. I see it in my mind. I see it and I can visually see it. Just sometimes it's just visually just seeing her walking and talking, driving me crazy. But I see it.
Sometimes, just talking about how sometimes, being a special needs parent is tough, like mentally and physically. Being a caregiver, sometimes, I mean, you do have bad days and, you have pretty good days. But sometimes it does take a toll on you mentally.
Yeah. My thing is just the way that other people treat her. I don't like for her to be mistreated.
Right, treated differently.
In any way. So that's
I don't
my
like
thing.
For her disability to overshadow the person that she is, because she is a person. But sometimes people see the disability, the labels first, and not her as a person like they would other kids.
I think they do that with everybody. Just people not knowing one another, not knowing what to do or what to say. That's just the way that people are. Sometimes you just have to give them a door or open window so that they can see through, and then it becomes better.
I think that's why I'm so passionate about awareness in education, spreading awareness in education for her and children like her, special needs children in general, special needs people overall. Because I don't like for the labels to define them.
She's defined by greatness.
That she is. I don't think we ever told y'all how we came up with Audrey's name. Well, actually, Dre named Adriana. Noble Strength.
Right.
That's what it was. a noble strength. That's what Adriana's name means. And Mila's name means miracle.
It's actually just a abbreviation for milagro, which means miracle in Spanish. I believe names mean something, so I don't believe in naming, just coming up with silly names for our children. So I think that when you name a child or give a child a nickname, then they take on whatever it is that name is. And I believe that wholeheartedly, that names mean something. So I want our daughters to have meaning in their names, not just something I thought was cool.
That's all of our picnic people. Had a good conversation today.
Yes, it's nice being outside with you, getting fresh air.
Good day date.
All right, let's get out of here.